What's in the bag? Look at this.
Oh, you're just transferring everything over, so yeah.
Because it doesn't look like I'm going to be going outside.
You know it's bad when the Astro's flooded. We're not practicing our putting chipping then, no?
Absolutely not, no. Oh, new wedge.
Oh.
New wedge.
Oh, look at that. So shade look different. No name on the top here. Why has that been ground out?
Because it's to get the swing weights right rather than drilling them.
Let's have a look at the bats then.
Oh,
Right, talk us through. Get that out of the way.
This thing,
Yeah.
a tennis racket. It's a full-blown whopper bat, but it's a quick 2-iron and it launches really well. And I actually can't find anything that does a better job, in total honesty.
Yeah, it does go.
Oh, it
it
goes
sounds horrible.
Goes so good. Wilson V6 raw irons, unplated, so they're a little bit rusty, but they're a little bit softer in feel. I love the shape of these.
Oh, they're a bit softer because they're raw.
Yeah, so
Right.
I go to
Nice.
4-iron, so I go from 9-iron to 4-iron, and then I use a C300 forged in the 3-iron, just because it just launches a little bit higher. Because the greens are firmer on tour, you just want a bit of a steeper angle of descent to obviously hold greens.
Yeah.
Then I go into a Wilson PMP wedge, which has been in the bag for a while.
Is that? That's not raw. That's just.
No, that's not a raw one, that one.
Okay.
That's been in there a while. And then I use Vokies, SM7s, down the bottom end. Obviously there's 260s there, because one was brand new. This all special grind.
Oh, so you'll take options with you because you're away for a length of time. You'll take the options. They're not there for you.
You can probably get hold of them, but I like to practice my wedges a little bit before putting them into tournament play. Woods.
Should I just call your agent about that?
Yeah, probably agent. TS3. Could do with a wipe. Tell you what, that's been a great driver this year.
Shaft you got in there?
Tensai, TK 70 grammer. Again, we talked about this. This one's a little bit shorter.
Yeah, it's the exact same shaft I've got in my driver. Why is that? Yeah, I don't know where I got that from. Be custom fitted for that? Yeah.
Old school 3-wood. An old one, that, isn't it?
917, yeah. It's only the previous generation. It's not that old.
But again, it's good. I can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
And again, Tensai. Golf balls.
Kramsky putter.
Kramsky putter. Oh, Kramsky putter. Ooh, HPP 325.
Yeah, special.
Lovely that thing.
Special.
Putted well with that, to be fair.
I haven't changed your putter for a long time.
No, and I'm gaining as well. Stroke gaining wise anyway. Titleist Pro V1X. Ooh, left dash. Ooh,
left dash.
Oh, I don't know if they're going to actually. I don't know if they're going to produce these. You know, these might become.
So here's the thing, right? People say, "Oh yeah, the pros they all get different balls." Some of them use different balls out of choice, but the actual ball, like a lot of them use the normal ones just to suit them, isn't it? It's not like it's a ball that's produced differently or in a special way. People use the ones you get out of the shop, don't they?
So the two main balls on tour are Pro V1 and Pro V1X.
But you've just got that, which is just one that might not be available to.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to release it. It's just that it spins a little less, especially when I'm going after driver. That's all.
But people on tour will use the one that you get out of the shop, don't they, as well, because that suits them better.
I used it for years, and just that was an option to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to have a go.
It's a nice little interesting. I didn't plan to do a what's in the bag there either. No. Should we do an MTV Cribs?
No.
No, you're nowhere near famous enough to do that. Yeah, first WGC event next week.
Yeah, I'm going to China, Shanghai. Yeah, so that's why I haven't played Portugal this week. I couldn't physically get to China in time, really, if I played Portugal and flew Sunday night. So I was almost going to go Saturday. So there's no point in playing Portugal because, well, if I'm not playing the weekend, there's no point in going.
That's true, yeah.
And also I've got 4 weeks on the spin now, which is going to be great fun.
You did nearly win Portugal a few years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it right there. I actually led, actually.
You were 2 ahead.
Going to last round.
Bottled it.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh, on another note, why was I just shouting there? Talking about him
I know it's far away, mate, but it's not that far away.
Talking about him going away. If you're bothered and you want to keep updated with what he's doing, he's just back on Instagram, Paul Waring Golf, and all his bits where he's playing, what he's doing, a bit of him being a biff is going to be on there. I'm going to be looking after a bit of it. He's going to be looking after a bit of it. So yeah, Paul Waring Golf, Instagram. As I'll throw a plug in for mine as well, Alex Evans Golf, obviously. Being in China, being so far away, time difference, everything like that, what sort of process do you go through
to get right ready? And left on them?
Yeah, they're like FootJoy prototypes.
But so you've actually got right and left printed on just in case you forget?
Yeah, they were prototypes,
That's
mate. It's like limited edition prototype sock.
That's brilliant. Just in case you forget.
And they're on the right ones as well.
They are, that's what more impressive. Anyway, yeah, so
do you prepare differently in terms of getting ready for a normal, you know, like the Open, you prepare for the Open the same as you would any other event. It's all about staying in that same mindset, which is difficult to do, isn't it? If a big event, you know it's a big event, don't you?
You just go through your normal things, your normal daily stuff. I think when you start changing things on a day-to-day basis, that's when you can start becoming a little bit unstuck. I've got a little method now that works, so I'll just continue with that, really.
I think that's a big thing for people, and for just anyone to take out of it, and me, myself included. I don't have a good enough routine when I go and warm up. It's basically just hitting balls. I don't have any set routine I do. It does change, and I've probably not found the way that works for me, whereas you'll go and do the same stuff all the time.
Every day, yeah, pretty much. I think that's actually really funny when people are like, oh, I'm going to go and play Club Champs this weekend. I'm going to go and hit some balls before I go and play. Then they shoot like 106.
Yeah, I think you've got to do
to just not used to it.
It's applicable to anyone playing a WGC or playing the monthly medal, isn't it? And it's got to be the same thing every time. Whether that's have 6 pints where you go out and play.
Now we're talking.
Like Loz,
like
Loz at the golf club.
Yeah.
One of my mates, he literally plays better with 6 pints in him. Which, don't do that. That's not a suggestion.
You're not advocating that as a warm-up.
I'm terrible when I've had a beer
Yeah,
as
you
well.
are, actually.
Like the next day, absolutely terrible.
He has 2-day hangovers.
Yeah, I'm terrible now.
Useless.
So you've got Shanghai, then you've got Turkey.
Turkish Airlines, yeah.
Nedbank, Dubai.
Yeah.
Now, when people are talking about planning your schedule and everything, do you find you get tired towards the end of that sort of run when you've got time differences, everything like that? What can you do to try and make yourself feel like, because this is something that tournament golf, I've either been sort of all in one place basically around the UK playing Euro Pro, or a little bit in Europe, but nothing whereas big time difference. So I don't know how you'd prepare for that. Like, I've not done that personally. So is it just a case you're just used to doing it because you're different time zones all the time, or?
Yeah, well, they say for jet lag, really, it should take 1 day to get used to an hour's worth of change. So technically, if you've got 7 hours worth of jet lag,
yeah,
you should actually go 7 days early to get used to it.
You can't do that, though,
it's not feasibly possible. So you know you're going to struggle. You know you're going to have some sleepless nights and waking up at silly times and all that sort of thing. But you just got to try and graft it out and get it done, really. Yeah. And like some people are like, oh well, why don't I had an opportunity to go early. I haven't played Portugal this week. It's like, well, why haven't you gone early? Well, at the same time, you'll be pulling your hair up. I know. I haven't got that much. I haven't got that much left to pull out. If I was there a week early at a golf tournament, it'd just be absolute brain fade. It would be horrendous.
Well, you think you've got 4 rounds guaranteed.
Yeah.
In a row. You've got practice day.
Pro-ams, yeah.
Pro-am practice day. It's it's not many people play 7 rounds in a week and then go the next week and do the same again and then same again.
You've got to look at like how are you going to perform, and I've already said like I'm going to play WGC.
Why is the gap in your toe so big?
It's massive, isn't it? I can pick stuff up with my feet.
It's disgusting.
It is. It's great.
Why have you got socks on?
Well, it made me own house. I'm just having a little.
That's awful.
Well, why? I'm not going to just put a pair of socks on to walk around my own house.
It's disgusting. Carry on.
I'm putting them away now.
Carry on.
But like after getting back from China, I'm obviously going to Turkey, and that I've kind of already said because it's a run of 4, I will choose to take either Turkey or Nedbank and have a bit of a chilled week, not maybe be as intense as what I would be, just to keep myself fresh. If I try and do 4 weeks at absolute tournament pace, I'd be dead to the world by the time I get to Dubai. Because Dubai is the one I want to do well in as well. So
realistically, you would take one of those weeks off if it was regular season events.
Exactly, but I can't. I'm not in a position that I can start taking.
You'd have probably played Portugal.
Yeah.
And then took maybe Turkey out.
There would have been something in there. It's just you've got guaranteed 4 rounds, no cut, guaranteed points, guaranteed money, guaranteed almost world ranking point 3 because the fields are so strong. It's hard for me at my level at the moment not to want to just accumulate points.
It's a nice problem to have.
Yeah, absolutely. And
world ranking opportunities and everything.
That's it at the moment, and because then I've got a nice big break at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Into December and January, then it's like, well, why not try and just have a little push now and see what we can do.
Well, onto that, going into like that break. So I've got.
See what I did there? I got the flow into the actual conversation. Yeah. It's good.
Segued nicely.
There you go. You see, getting better at this.
So, I mean, like I said, I'm different. I really haven't got any tournaments till next year. So when at this time of year, my practice is spent when the weather's like that. It's at home, and I'll be working a lot on. I mean, I played a tournament yesterday, and I shot 1 over par, and I worked it out that if my strokes gained in putting was 0, and my chipping, I didn't get it up and down once. I hit 13 greens in regulation, shot 1 over, and I didn't put myself in trouble off the tee. When I missed greens, I was green side with honestly really simple up and downs. So all strokes gained being 0, and I shot 6 under par. And I shot 1 over.
That's why I ought to do some putting before.
Yeah, and that's what I've got to work on. But I don't think I've done enough of it to be repetitive in my strokes. So stand over, and I can't just let it go because I don't feel like I can make a consistent stroke. So that's what I'll do this time of year. I'll spend a lot of time on it's called a My Putting template.
That Visio one?
Yeah, Visio putting template with the arc. Get used to that. Yes. Get the ball, Paddy, and bring it back. No? Okay, thanks though. Mirror work, making sure setup and everything's good, and basically just hit putt after putt after putt. And I've got a little strike clip that goes on my putter, and I put loads of these on my Instagram stories if you look at it on there, but just making sure the strike is pure makes so much difference to your pace control. And pace control isn't all about getting it close from 30 foot. Your pace control from 8 foot is absolutely key, because if you've got a left to right break and you don't quite strike it, it takes a little bit of pace off. The line that you've picked, it's not going to go in on.
Yeah, you've got to match pace and line with putting.
Pace is
it's almost pace is actually more important, because you can hit a putt on different lines, but as long as the pace matches that line, if you know what I mean, you can bolt one in, sort of take the break out, or you can aim it sort of 2 cups down the right hand side and sort of dolly it in front door. It's actually the pace that's more important half the time.
It's underrated, isn't it, massively?
Yeah, absolutely.
And one thing I do actually, and again, I just keep pushing Instagram, but I'll show you on there.
It's not like it's
I'll
your
put
channel.
the hole down, and this is Nicky's that really enjoys this job. I put the hole down, and it's in a separate room, but it's like the doors are joining. I'll have me wedge out, put the hole down, look up at the hole, back at the ball, get Nick to switch the light off.
Ooh.
In the long room. So I've got a picture where it is. Can't see it because it's pitch black in there. Chip it, switch the light on, see where it is. Feel.
I like that.
Yeah. Nick enjoys that. Just stood by the light switch, just switch it on and off. That's not commitment to a relationship. That's what it is. But those sort of little bits, and you can chip into a curtain at different. Be careful that your curtains are going to stop the ball going through a window. But
I can't believe you're giving this advice.
Honest,
chipping with the lights off and chipping into curtains.
He's struggling.
People are going to sue you for breakages.
Most rooms aren't long enough, so if you pick little bits of the curtain, just put a little
with
sticker
driver,
on them.
do it with driver.
A little sticker on it. Pitch it at different trajectories. Pitch it, chip it. Just chipping, not pitch it. Just chipping.
Working on my 90-yard swing here. Full whack.
Anyway, there's my stupid routine. What do you do?
Brilliant. That's quality. Well, to be fair, I've got my garage, haven't I? Which no doubt you'll be in for vast majority when I'm back at home. I've obviously got my short game area outside as well, which is good.
Play golf as season finished, because it does roll on European Tour straight in. Will you play golf for? Will you take quite a bit of time not playing?
Well, I think I'm going to take about 6 weeks. I think before Abu Dhabi.
And what?
I won't play before Abu Dhabi HSBC. No, that'll be after I finish in Dubai.
6 weeks without a tournament.
Yeah, I won't play a tournament.
But in terms of golf, what would you do?
I'll take a couple of weeks off. I'll put the clubs down. I'll reset and get that whole back to wanting to play golf.
Okay.
You know, because like you're playing all the time, it has become a job. Blah blah. You know, if I put them down for a few days, I have this new little bit of vigour for the sport again. I actually want to go and play.
Yeah, a bit of hunger to go out.
Yeah, exactly.
Play, and then you look outside, it's lashing down. You go, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
Put friends back on.
Yeah, I'll do a lot of my garage, so I'll be doing a lot of technical stuff. I've got all my lines and all my launch angles and stuff on my net. So they're my daily processes I do anyway. And then we'll go and play a little bit. It's just thing is, if I go and hit a load of balls outside in the winter, I'm in a load of clothes, I'm in 4 layers, it's 5 degrees, it's probably raining and windy, and then the next time I'm playing golf is in 30 degrees in Abu Dhabi. It's not relevant. There's no point in me standing outside hitting a million golf balls in waterproofs.
Yeah.
Because your swing does change. If you do enough of it, it will change. You won't move as well. Then you rock up in Abu Dhabi with just a t-shirt on. Feels like you swing. You look like a young gazelle, or like a Bambi stumbling around. It's just loose and everywhere. It's like, Jesus, where's that done?
something again, people that you just don't even realise that sort of
mad.
stuff, do. Oh,
Tenerife for a few days as well.
Tenerife for a few days.
Hey!
The boys are back. Can't wait.
That is one of the most underrated destinations for golf.
It is mega.
2 favourite golf courses. Amarillo, we grew up playing it. Like, what a challenge.
Yeah.
Best par 3 I've ever played in my life.
Yeah.
5th hole, unbelievable par 3, 116 yards or something.
Have it like 5 and 6 irons that.
Brilliant.
You know, when it's pumping.
It's unbelievable golf hole right on the Atlantic. It's amazing.
And then the other one I imagine you're going to say is Obama.
Yeah, Bama.
The academy is
Incredible.
brilliant at the top. And I've always said, if you can get your golf game to a point you can shoot under par consistently around it, you need to know the place. There's a few little blind approaches to greens and you can't really see everything. But if you can get around that golf course under par, you know you're pretty sharp and ready to play.
Challenging.
Yeah.
You won't see better views anywhere
That's
than that
mega
place.
stunning.
Unbelievable. So you'll put your clubs away for a couple of weeks and you'll just sit back, drink red wine before you get
Enjoy
going.
Christmas. All that sort of stuff, really.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
So, we just thought because the weather's bad, we can't do a putting one, and you're leading into 4 big weeks of the season, and you know, not that you need good luck. On a serious note, you're quite good at golf.
Getting there.
So you just got to keep doing what you're doing, don't you? And just
Absolutely.
the results take care of itself.
That's it. It's like
Don't go try harder, do you?
No. While this is a great opportunity and all that sort of thing, being inside the world's top 100 for the first time, it's not. What will be will be. As long as I keep doing what I do on a daily basis with my practice and stuff, I can't force the issue. It's just got to relax and just carry on enjoying doing what I'm doing and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Well, best of luck, and I'll just be chipping into me curtains and that.
Being full driver through the patio window.
Breaking windows. So, yeah, play well.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Oh! Hey! Hey, crocodile! Hey! Oh.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Thank you. Thanks for everyone subscribing again. Keeps going up every week now, and it means a lot. And that sounds ungenuine. Is ungenuine a word? Ingenuine, but it is. Honestly, it's amazing. I'm made up with people subscribing and nice comments. Thanks for watching.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.